Oh, bring.
Bring, bring.
Hey, T-Dog.
Buongiorno, breadheads.
Bon fucking giorno, my guy. How you fucking doing today?
How's Ty doing? I'm surviving.
hmm Feeling good, living better, as young Aubrey said one time.
Mm-hmm. Feeling good, living better. I
hmm
was numb to it last year, but I feel it more now than ever. Talking
Wow.
about uh, the 200 plus episodes of Think Fresh podcast, we are senior citizens in the podcasting world. I get a discount at Subway now on Tuesdays and Thursdays if I go after 4 p.m.
hmm hmm That's right, Ty. We are so seasoned. You might as well call us a herb and cheese loaf because we have so much experience, Ty. We're able to apply our old head mentality to
Mm-hmm.
new head topics such as the Megan Thee Stallion and Tory Lane's trial, which is happening right now. We
Mm-hmm.
can get into that, Ty, but my ancient tummy is grumbling right now for some easy to digest food. And you know, one thing that I've noticed getting old is I find it really hard to chew.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so I find myself, using a blender to prepare most of my meals these days.
What type of meals are you putting in a blender, Eric?
Well, let's just say that I love to blend everything. You know what I'm saying? There are certain
Mm-hmm.
blenders out there, Ty, that you're able to put, some frozen fruit inside. You're able to put
Mm-hmm.
some cashews inside, or even a Subway footlong, Ty. You can put a whole 12 inches of BMT down this this particular blender that I use at home, and I just can't stomach. I literally can't stomach going to cursed Body Energy Club to spend $10 on a smoothie. So I just do it at home these days.
Dude, I'm totally blend hive with you, Eric. Everything about my lifestyle is blend. Think about it. Like my favorite wine, blend. My favorite
Mm,
color, gradient. I love mixes. I love gr- the gray area in between.
quite
I
literally
love
the gray liquid that blending gives you.
It's always great, especially when I mix sauces together. And that my Eric, my friend, my co-host, is my favorite blend is the spicy with the creamy, with the sweet, the trifecta of sauces on a
hmm
foot long.
You're goddamn right. In my younger days, Ty, I would, walk into Subway and I would be extremely tempted, okay, by the unhealthy combinations that one might make at Subway.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but now that I have, a blender at home, I don't have to ever step foot inside of a Subway and be tempted by the devil like that ever again. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what
So
you're saying.
now when that my sexual urges strike, I'm able to just, plug her in and then throw it up to setting 10 and let her blend.
Wow. Yeah, I get what you're saying. For me, it's all about like digestion of the Subway sandwich. Like even if I like give my foot long a shake before I eat it to kind of settle everything, it's always too clumpy, and I feel like an idiot when I'm biting into that foot long. So
It looks like maybe
I,
often.
yeah, like trying to mouth around like a big clumpy glizzy like that is really, really brand detracting to me. So I'm always looking for ways to like break down my foot long into smaller bite-sized pieces that I can eat in like 20 seconds. I
hmm
actually watched this video, Eric, about how to properly eat bread the other day. So what you do, like all of our like the lamestream media wants you to take take a sauce or take butter and spread it, take peanut butter, spread it across a loaf of bread. But
hmm
the proper way to eat bread, so I've been told, is to actually break bread, tear the bread, break bread
mm
as the saying goes, and
hmm
then apply your spread only to the smaller piece and then consume that one bit by bit.
mm
Apparently, that's more civilized. What are your thoughts on that?
I absolutely love that because taking anything to the face that is more than a bite size is, social suicide tie, especially in the circles that I run in.
Yeah, it makes your
Um,
head look small.
it makes your head look small, hands smaller. You got to take a big old bite, and you end up just, looking like you're trying to gobble down something, that should not be gobbled down. Um,
Facts. Like if
but
they
you know
see
what?
if the squad sees you with a small head, small hands, they're gonna jump to conclusions, Eric.
Small hands, small foot long. I don't want that kind of like shit on my name, you know what I'm saying?
No, no.
Um, but you know what? I like that better because at Carbone or any, nice Italian restaurant Thai,
Mm-hmm.
you get the bread and butter at the start,
Mm-hmm.
you tear a little piece off and you use the tiny little bread knife, tiny little
Mm-hmm.
butter knife, which is designed Thai for perfect application of a warm salted butter.
Mm-hmm.
And you know I love single-use utensils.
Mm-hmm. I'm to the point that I'm thinking about swapping all my knives and that was just for butter knives because like
Mm.
I don't dabble in steaks. You can cut a cauliflower steak with a butter knife.
You can cut it with a spatula.
Yeah, I'm not eating anything that requires knives at all, so I might as
Mhm.
well enjoy the spreadage.
Good for you, Ty. Speaking of bread and butter, speaking of drinking liquids,
Mm-hmm.
speaking of gnawing on things, I got a fucking solution for you. All right, get ready for this.
I'm
Blend
ready.
jet.
Blend jet. Two words. One word? I don't know.
It's one word, Ty. It's blend jet, and guess what? It's the second iteration. Okay, it's blend jet 2. You
Oh,
thought
damn.
you liked the movie Shrek? You fucking Shrek fanatic? Well, guess what? There's Shrek 2 out there,
So you're
and it's
telling me,
even better.
wow, so this is the Avatar 2 of blend jet.
This is the Die Hard to Die Harder, okay? This is BlendJet 2 is a product that I'm going to tell you all about right now, Ty, and I'm hoping you know of it already so you can contribute to this.
Oh, I know a thing or two about blend jet too, Eric.
Excellent. Well, let's just start with this, Ty. It's fucking portable, all right? You walk
All
in a
right.
Subway, you take a fucking sandwich to go, you go to the car, you plug in the 12 volt into your Toyota Camry,
Mm-hmm.
and then you put the sandwich in the blender. You blend that shit up, all right? Drink it on the way to work. Easy as that.
Damn. I don't know that you need a portable blender because the sandwich itself is portable. So if you want to like straw back your foot long, slurp it
Mhm,
back, you could bring the foot long to the blender. You don't need to bring the blender
mhm,
to the foot long, but I like the option. So shout
mhm.
out to BlendJet too for creating that option for us.
Shout out to BlendJet. The option is powerful. It's as powerful as the blender itself. And you know what, Ty? When I'm operating my manual four-cylinder, I
Mm-hmm.
need to be holding the stick shift, and I need to have my blended sub nearby in a cup holder, or else I can't do it. And I can't take, two hands off of my vehicle. I gotta take one hand because eating a sandwich obviously is a full. You need all four limbs really. You need
Mm-hmm.
you need your legs to hold the wrapping paper in place, and then that
Mm-hmm.
way all the black olives can just fall onto your lap safely on the paper.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but yeah, you already know it's chopping through that frozen veggie patty with ease.
Dude, I love this idea of like chopping up my sandwich, liquid form. Um, if I could put the BlendJet 2 in a cup holder, then I could bring it with me in my 2005 Toyota Matrix to any Subway location. It's actually perfect. I have two cup holders, Eric. I have one that would fit a foot long. It would be like erected, kind of like the uh, Tower of Pisa. And then I could
Mhm.
have my trusty BlendJet 2 beside that, kind of like the Glock in the glove compartment.
Mhm. Exactly.
I
You
got a
can even
little
have a
Twin Tower
spare.
situation.
You could have a twin tower situation in the Toyota Matrix. You could also have two backup blenders in each cup holder in the door. So I think that's kind of useful in case you make a stop on the way home. You don't need to wash the other one. You just crack open a new blend jet too and say, hold the wrapping paper, put it in here. You know what I mean?
Yo, these things are so affordable that you could totally pimp out every cup holder in the Maybach with a blend jet too. Really funny, the idea of a
Hmm.
single use blender.
Single use blender is a good idea if you ask me, because what else are you gonna blend in the car? You know what I mean? The key thing here is it's portable. All right, it
Mm-hmm.
charges via USB-C. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I mean? You plug it into the Toyota, plug it into the Tesla, doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that shit's charged by the time you get home, ready to blend dinner.
Hell yeah. Dude, I bet you could charge the Model 3 with the blend tech. I'm sure the battery is good enough. It does do up to 50 plus blends, and then you can throw it in the trash bin or recharge it, your choice.
We'll see if you make it to 15. All right, we made it to 0. We have not tried this product yet.
That's true. I'm actually low key Vitamix stan, but that's because I'm a
Tell me this, Ty.
traditionalist.
I recently brought my Vitamix over to my new apartment and I haven't plugged it in a single time. And you know why? It's big and bulky, all right? It
Hmm.
takes up so much counter space. Right now it's just sitting in the cupboard because you know what? I can't just like whip it out whenever I want to. I gotta like find an outlet somewhere. Fuck all that. You know what I mean? I put
Totally.
the blend jet in the Louis duffel. I'm going to camp. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You know what
I
I'm
get
saying?
you.
It's
I get
easy.
you. I don't do too much blending, but when I do want to blend, I want to blend on the go. The worst part about blending on the go, Eric, is your blender gets dirty after every use. You could just throw it away, but thankfully, just like your cat's butthole, BlendJet 2 cleans itself.
Wow, self-cleaning cat. You're right, Ty. All you gotta do is dump some, Miss Myers hand soap in
Mm-hmm.
there, some Aesop hand soap, doesn't really matter. Some
Mm-hmm.
warm water, you know what I mean? Throw that bitch on and you're good to go. Um,
Totally. If you got the half-liter rinse-free hand wash with the pump in your car, just like squirt it in there and rub it around. Just kind of like wax the inside with your hand.
wax on, wax off.
Yeah.
Amazing, Ty. Well, you know what? I don't know what you're waiting for. I'm ordering mine right now.
Hell yeah. BlendJet 2, baby. Think Fresh podcast. We are official BlendJet ambassadors if you didn't figure this out. I
You're
think the
goddamn
Redheads
right.
figured that out.
You're goddamn right they did. And because you are loyal breadheads to us, we secured a pretty good discount for you guys.
Hmm.
What do you think we should do for them, Ty? What's the best we can do?
Well, I thought the best we could do for them, Eric, was 6% off 6 inches of sandwich, 6% of a
Hmm.
blender. That seemed fair, right?
It's not good enough, Ty.
Not
What
good
else you
enough.
got for me? This is not good enough for the breadheads. Okay, these breadheads have been with us for 204 episodes. Okay,
Damn.
they've been here since the coronavirus ravaged our communities. Okay,
Hmm.
no one was going to Subway. Now everyone's going back to Subway. What do we
Hmm.
do for the breadheads that have stuck with us this far?
Wow, you're so right, Eric. The breadheads deserve more. They deserve a full foot long worth of discounts. This is my final offer. I'm calling it 12% off, 12 inches. And hell, free 2 day shipping. Why not?
Exactly. Free 2 bite shipping, 12 inches off. Ain't no, portable blender is gonna come this close to satisfying your girl. You know what I'm saying? We all know why you're, actually gonna buy this is to satisfy your girl because she wants to buy more appliances, and I just don't want any more, Ty. I don't want any more appliances. Okay.
Christmas is coming, and every girl has a single use appliance on their wish list.
Exactly. Last year was the air fryer. All right. The
Hmm.
time before that, it was the Vitamix. Time before that, she wanted a salad spinner. We don't need all these
Hmm.
large plastic things in our apartment. Okay.
It's so
Get the
many.
blender.
Get the blender. Throw the panini press, the waffle maker, put it all in the bin. No one needs a six toast toaster unless you are an institution like the way.
Exactly.
Actually, that'd be kind of sick.
Yeah, I mean, you're right about that, Ty. But get
You
this,
could put half a
breadheads.
loaf down. Six slice? That's half a loaf basically.
That's half a loaf. You take out the end piece. It's more than half a loaf.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Okay, so surely we can give the breadheads a code or something to get 12% off, 12 inches off. What can we
You're
do for them,
goddamn
Eric?
right. You're goddamn right, Ty. This is even better of a discount than you'll ever get at Subway. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? They would never give you 12% off, and they would
Mm-hmm.
never give you a code to use. That's for sure. But you are the breadheads, and Think Fresh delivers. Not literally, just figuratively.
We're more pickup only, actually.
exactly. Pick up the phone and listen to this pod. But get this, Ty. Do you know where the breads are going to go? They're going to go to blendjet.com and they're going to use the code breadhead12. All right?
Wow. It's named after them.
Breadhead12. That's right. You thought we were playing? You thought this was a fake ad? No, bitch. Fucking
Joseph,
breadhead12.
idiots. They've been listening to this ad for 15 minutes.
You fucking idiots. Go to blendjet.com. I repeat, blendjet.com. 2 words. It's 1 word.com. Use the code breadhead12, lowercase for some reason. Okay? Get your 12 inches off. 2 bite shipping. Get the best
Hell
deal
yeah.
ever today.
Yeah, it's better than the Essence private sale. And let me repeat that. It's not GenBled. It's not Vitamix.com. It's BlendJet. That's what we're talking about here today at Think Fresh Podcast. Get the best discount ever.
Exactly. Skip the Essence shipping delays, okay? And get free 2 bite shipping with blendjet.com. You heard me.
Yeah. The supply chain is affecting everybody but blendjet.com.
Exactly. Blendjet has hired child labor to produce these blenders at a fraction of the cost. So we're able to bypass all supply chain issues, Ty, and get these blenders in the hands of our loyal breadheads. Breadhead12, blendjet.com.
I was going to say, Eric, as somebody who spent upwards of 4 minutes on the blendjet.com website, I did notice how affordable these portable BlendJet 2s are. So you must be onto something there. How else are they going to get you the blendability of essentially anything for such a low price?
You're absolutely right. You might think that they're being a little tongue-in-cheek with it, even because they have like a camo print available. You might say that they're making fun of the child soldiers with that camo print. We like to, opt for the green and yellow colorway, obviously to support the pod, being on brand and all. But the choice is yours, Ty. They got a lot of colors.
Yo, there's so many whack-ass colors here. Like, if you want to have a blender that looks like Woody from the Pixar classic film Toy Story, they got that for you. You want a Mickey Mouse themed blender? Boy, this is the place for it. They got an Olaf themed blender. They got a Pride themed blender. And then they come in some classic colors like mint and lavender or pseudo plastic walnut.
Ty, what are you blending in your Pride BlendJet?
Well, I'm probably going to make a daiquiri in mine. Now, Eric,
that's amazing.
We joke a lot about blending up a full footlong sandwich, and we may do that live on the pod at some point soon. But where I actually see the value of blending in the domain of Subway sandwiches comes down to saucing. Like when you're saucing up your sandwich, you're not getting a consistent sauce bite every inch. You're getting like a big clump of like peppercorn ranch. Then you're getting a little bite of that Baja Chipotle. And then you find your way into some yellow mustard near the end. And if we could bring our BYOB blender to Subway, or perhaps they just have a house blender that's fully charged and always cleaned, you could get your sauces pre-blended before being applied to the sandwich for a bit more of a consistent sauce experience.
That's wishful thinking, Ty, but I love where your head's at. I think another use for this blender in Subway would be for the chip application. Okay. A lot of us have experimented with adding chips to our sub. All right. But let's be honest, it's a little bit hard to bite down on a full chip per bite. Throw a few of the jalapeno chips in a blender, quick on off, break up those chips a little bit, and you can sprinkle it along the footlong, and you got like your own little potato shredders, basically.
Ooh, yeah. You could like at home make your own shredders with a BlendJet too. That's kind of fun. Shredders is typically a like a vegetable style reserved for fast food restaurants, but you can bring it home.
Take home shredders. That sounds delicious.
You ever go over to your white friend's family for taco night? They got the hard shells, and they got like
you mean all my friends, Ty?
I mean, who am I to judge, Eric? They'll like always have the shredded lettuce as the option to go on the taco beef. But it's
Mm.
always like inconsistently chopped romaine. Like they chopped it
Hmm.
themselves and they
Hmm.
I don't know.
Chaotic.
Yeah, it's chaotic. Like they're not getting a Michelin star anytime soon for their lettuce performance. But like maybe BlendJet 2 is appropriate gift for your white family or your white friend's family taco night.
Hmm. Hmm. Do you think you could like double, like if, since we're just thinking about, practical use cases, do you think this could double as a kind of like a cursed milk frother?
Ooh, are you thinking milk from the teat of the cow or nut juice?
Depends which way you swing, Kai, but I'm thinking no matter what, it'll be like a full horsepower blender for just like a simple frothing job. I think it'll do a really good job and it'll be much quicker.
Mm-hmm.
Um, you can make your matcha lattes that way. You could make,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
cappuccino. It's really up to you.
Yeah, I'm a nut juice junkie at home, but when I go out in public, I'm cattle curious. So I if I wanted to bring some of that like 2% or no homo milk into the home, then
Hmm.
I think that would work for frothing. I tried making whipped cream the other day by hand, Eric. Did I mention this on the last podcast? Maybe I did.
Whipped cream by hand. No, but you have the forearms for it, and I think that, could work out pretty well. How did that fare out for you?
Yeah, I have an incredible body. I'm forearms of a hand whipped creamer, but like the metabolism of like a mukbang girl. Like I'm like the ultimate foodie. Uh,
Damn. Mukbang
but
girls
yes,
are underrated, Ty. We gotta get one on the pod.
yeah, we really do. I need to know what their like gratitude walk looks like. Like surely you can't just get there through diet and exercise. You have to like pray a little, you know?
It truly is an eat, pray, love affair for all mukbang girls, Ty, and thoughts and prayers are with them.
Hmm. Mine too. I hope they have a long and healthy life.
I know. Once you take down three lobsters in one video, like
Mm.
like there's gonna be something wrong with you inside, but that's fine, Ty. I want to dig deeper though on this topic. This is some good shit right here, and
Totally.
I gotta get one of them girls on the pod.
Yo, like it must be so hard though to be a mukbang girl because you like just 6 inches of sandwich down the tubes, and then
Hmm.
you can call the video whenever you want, but you don't know when the B reel is gonna hit, and it might be like hitting your line like while you're over the toilet, yanking it back up later.
Oh, that's not a good sign.
No,
But you know what, Ty?
so
I think I do have an idea for these, troubled young women, fatherless young women, Ty. Um,
yes.
I think they could benefit from using the code breadhead12 at
Hmm.
blendja.com and get themselves a blender. You know, blend that lobster hoagie as much as possible, and then take it to the face because once you do that, you just gotta sip it back, you know, and then that's way easier to digest. You don't have to chew it. Your jaw is just gonna lose all form, and you're just gonna turn into a Jabba the Hutt looking type. But
Wow,
but
Eric, you are
yeah, you'll
so
be more
smart.
effective. Thank you.
Um, so here is a potential use case if you're shopping. If you need to buy a holiday gift for your mukbang girl, your competitive eater, or your hungry hippo in the family, like the Blend Jet 2 will help them eat more faster.
Hmm. It really
It,
helps everyone, Ty, on the gamer to lifter spectrum. Like
mm-hmm,
mukbang girls are really far gamer, but on the other side of the spectrum is lifter, right? We all know lifters, all they consume during the day is protein shakes. This is a
mm-hmm,
product for them, okay? Bring the
mm-hmm,
portable blender in your fucking gym bag with the protein powder pre-installed, and then all you gotta do is go to the communal water fountain, put some
mm-hmm.
water in there, start blending, and then within minutes, nay, Ty, seconds after your window, your anabolic window opens, you're able to consume that protein instantly.
Yeah, totally. And like because this piece of plastic cleans itself, you could quickly blend up a concoction. You would be the mixologist of the locker room at your local Equinox.
Hmm. Wow, amazing.
Pretty
Well, Ty, I'm
exciting.
sold on this thing.
I
I want one.
I think we talked ourselves into it, Eric.
It's actually pretty incredible. Like all jokes aside, to like bring a blender with you. This is innovative technology, Ty. Everything's
Totally. The
moving to
right,
rechargeable batteries anyway.
yeah. And like this is the new right to carry is to pack that blender wherever you desire. That is freedom.
Hmm. Absolutely right about that. Oh, well, Ty, you once again you got me starving, but I'm also a little thirsty this time.
What are you craving, Eric? What
I'm
fluid is your palate longing for? What longing for?
I'm craving, Ty, a smooth fish smoothie.
Is that like a culinary delight somewhere?
Probably, but high protein, Ty. I'm bulking.
Oh, you're gonna get like you're gonna like get your daily dosage of omega threes.
You're absolutely right. And I'm gonna do that with the Breadhead 12 code. Okay, Breadhead 12 at blendjet.com. Use the
Ble-
code
Breadhead 12, you say?
Breadhead 12, spelled
Breadhead 12.
BREADHEAD 1 2.
Mm-hmm. I will let the breadheads know that we tried to make the code use code 12 happen, but use code was not accepted by the legal team at Blanket.
Hmm.
So
Yeah, Blendjet LLC was worried about like the user or some shit like that. I don't
yeah,
know.
customer experience in quotations.
Yeah,
Dude, I've seen your blenders. This one looks
yeah.
like it has a picture of an ice cream cone on it.
When's the Ty? When's the Daniel Arsham Blendjet collab happening? We need like a dystopian white like crater looking one.
Yes, there should be a prop bet for this on Bodog.com. Like
Hmm.
what industry will Arsham touch next?
Yeah, we need the Arsham. We need the Cause Blendjet.
The Arsham alert. Send out the Arsham alert. He put crystals in a fucking I don't know child like children's toy or
Yeah, if you can figure out his design language, let us know. Um, but until then, use code Breadhead12,
mm-hmm.
blendjet.com. You already know the fucking
Bloodshed.com.
vibes. Link in bio also. Peep the description of this episode for a quick link. And
Mm-hmm.
that's all. That's all she wrote.
I had more to talk about today, Eric, but I kind of like the idea of this episode being entirely about the Blendjet 2.
Hmm. I like it too. And I too had more to talk about, but we can save that for Friday because we'll have a lot to cover on Friday because we have an IRL activation on Thursday. So see you Friday, Ty.
Yeah, sounds good. And uh, thank you, Breadheads, for listening to us. We much like how Drake is the Raptors global ambassador. We are the global ambassadors of Blendjet too. You will see our face on billboards on Fairfax pretty soon, and I think Eric's got something lined up with the late night show. So we're going places. Big things coming 2023.
23, my year for real.
Yeah.
Finally. Anyways, Ty, thank you. Thank you, Breadheads. Thank you, Blendjet. Catch you Friday.
Ciao.